Good morning. This morning I am just on a local trail that I've done several times. There's hardly any elevation gain or loss, but I have my backpack on because I am doing a few training hikes with my backpack on. It's a good idea before you go on a backpacking trip to practice with the pack on because it definitely adds weight to your body, and the feel of it and everything is just a little bit different. So that's what I'm doing today. These are ghost pipes. Ocean spray is beautiful right now. I'm at the trailhead of a trail I've never been on before. I have my backpack on for like an overnight. I'm not going to spend an overnight. I'm just doing a shakedown backpack hike in. Don't know how many miles I'm going to do, but we'll see. I had a little bit of a injury issue, so I'm getting back on the trail. And this is like another training hike. And then hopefully in a couple days I can do an overnight. Here we go. Just so you know you're going the right way. Not even a half mile in, not even a fourth of a mile in, and the views open up. A lot of ocean spray on the trail. It's blooming everywhere. Because I had a slight injury earlier, I'm not going to go as far as I thought I was going to go. The trailhead said that Bottle Bay Campground is 5 miles in, and I'm about a mile and a half in, and I don't want to overdo it. I ordered a knee brace to kind of help with my leg a little bit. So that's supposed to come today. So I'm going to wait until next Monday to do another hike. But I think I'm going to hike back because I just don't want to overdo it and make it so that I can't go. But I've tested some things out on my pack walking, and I think there's some adjustments I need to make as well. So beautiful day. It's warm. It's about 70 degrees. But I'm in the shade mostly. So it's been a good hike. It looks like that was an entrance of underground, so I don't know if it was a mine or just some place where they maybe stored food to keep it cool, but it definitely was some kind of a building here at one time. Wow, it's pretty interesting. I didn't notice that coming up. Looks like inside of it there's some reinforcements. Looks like 2x4s or something in there, so somebody was using it for some purpose. I am walking through an old growth forest. Let me show you what that looks like. There you go. That tree right there, I couldn't put my arms around it. It would take at least two of me, maybe 2 1/4. But it goes way up. There's a lot of bikes on this trail. I've only seen 2 hikers that look like they live in the area because they didn't have packs on. They're just walking their dog. So they walk, I'm sure they walk down as far as they can, turn around and come back. Better than road walking. But you follow the lake, you just always can't get down to it. So water is a little bit of an issue. So I did pack 2 liters, but since I'm shortening down this hike, it'll be nice to have that extra liter to drink on my way home. But I think I'm going to find a place to have my lunch. I brought a freeze-dried meal because I wanted the whole experience, make sure that my stove and everything works. And there's a picnic area not too far down the road, so I think I'll stop and have a picnic lunch. So I was going to stop at this picnic area, but all of the tables right now are directly in the sun. And so I think, since it's just 11 o'clock, I think I'll just go home and I can still test out my stove and everything at home, be a little more comfortable. I can sit outside in the shade. Looks like a popular place for people to come and bring their kids and get in the water, because there is a roped off area for swimming, and it looks like a really nice beach. And I just see a lot of families with little kids, so it's a great place, I guess, if you wanted to come out and bring the family and just spend the day out here on the lake. This is called, well, I don't know what it's called. I don't remember right now, but it's on the way to the Beaver Creek Campground, so you can't miss it. So I'm on the Lakeshore Trail again. This time I'm starting from the very north part of the trail. But I'm hoping to hike down to the campground that's down here just to check it out. I'm not on the upper part of Priest Lake. I'm just on the main part of it, I guess. And the trail is really nice so far. And you can see I have my backpack on, but I'm not going to camp tonight. I'm just wearing it just to, I guess, keep in backpack shape. And just to see what I forgot, and I did forget a couple things, because I think I'm going to be backpacking this weekend. So if all plans go as they have been made, I guess. So you can see how nice it is on this end. Actually, the other end that I was on before was pretty good too. These videos, I'll post the ones that I made earlier, right before this, but you'll be able to see just condition of the trails. They're not bad. Yeah, my pack's not too heavy right now, so should be okay. And said to this campground it's only 2 miles. I was actually hoping for a little bit more, but we'll see what I decide to do. Here's an example of a nurse log. It's starting to rot, but it's giving life to new trees, and looks like a fern's growing, well, in between it, not right on it. The forest itself is pretty clean. Right back there was some trail maintenance work, so thank you, trail crew. But this trail so far, it's had trees that have gone down before, but not recently, it looks like, other than that one. So pretty clear trail. I don't think I've even gone a mile in, and here's a side trail, and there's a bear box back here. So this could be a campsite. So you don't really even have to hike in very far, and you've got a campsite right on the lake, which is, wow. Oh, I know I haven't gone. Okay, there's a bear box over there. I know I haven't gone 2 miles. So what is this place? Huh, interesting. There's a picnic table. See, you just have to do some exploratory hikes. And there's somebody down there. Okay, there's the picnic table. Okay. Huh, that's a nice campsite. Okay. I don't want to disrupt them, but you know, if you didn't want to hike in too far and just spend the night, you could do it. This would be a good one for a shakedown hike. And here's another campsite, and it's not even maybe 500 yards from the other one. Looks like they're going to put up a new picnic table. But this one is nice. It has a beach. I would imagine all of these get taken during the weekend, but that's not bad. Wow. I'm glad I came down this area because I had no clue this was all down here. Look at your beach. It looks like somebody's over there. I see something. There's people over there. Well, I'm gonna hike up some more and see what else is there. Might be another one over there. Wow. Yeah, and a bear box is, a bear locker, anyway, is right over here. Yeah. Well, maybe this is where the whole campground is. I didn't think I hiked 2 miles in. Because there's another one right here. So far there's three campgrounds, or campsites, I should say. Huh, interesting. And there's the new tables that they're going to put up. And you have your own beach down here. Wow. Okay. Well, let's keep going to see what else we got. Looks like there's a little bridge down here. I know I haven't gone 2 miles. I accidentally left my tracker on when I drove from one spot I thought I was going to get on the trail to another. A little creek right here and get water. It's better than lake water, I think, but that's just my opinion. Okay, let's keep going. It looks like there's another spot just off the trail. So I think all along here there are campsites. Picnic table, actually 2 picnic tables. Somebody made like a little bar. Okay, that's pretty funny. Fire pit. Wow, this one looks nice. Oh, somebody's got their stuff here too, looks like, so I guess I'm intruding. I don't want to stay here then. Wow. Huh. Okay. And it's just right off the trail too. This is what I call trail magic. I don't have to climb over this. Thank you so much, trail crew. I think this trail gets a lot of traffic, so it's very well maintained. Haven't seen anyone since I left those campsites. So, but I'm sure on the weekends this place gets busy because it's a lot closer than if you were to hike up to Upper Priest. And I think right now they are getting water for the fires, so they're telling people not to go boating up there. So that might be a better place to go this next weekend. So this is Teacher's Bay, and there's a couple of tents down here, so I won't go down there. But there's some planks. I must be going to put in a new table. And there's the tents. And there's an old table there. So, nice spot. That's the trail from the road that brings you down here, and I think it's only like maybe a mile in. And we're still at Teacher's Bay. But here's a sign that tells you which direction to go when you get down here. And I'm still going to check out Bottle Bay, and then I'll have my lunch and turn around and go back to the car. But I don't know if that means take some toilet paper and go into the woods, or if that's just where they're sitting. And I don't know if there's a campsite back in here. I suppose I could walk down there. I mean, I'm not in a hurry. Maybe I'll do that. Somebody left some wire. Okay. Yeah, somebody left toilet paper. Maybe that just goes down to the camp there. Seems to turn and not go on that point. Okay. And there's mosquitoes. I'm getting bit. Let's keep going. Keep going down the trail. I don't know what the wire's for. Interesting. I think this leads to another campsite. It looks like you have to go over some deadfall, but I thought I saw like a clearing down there. I don't know if I want to walk all the way down there right now, but I think all along here there are places to camp. Although I think a lot of boaters come in and pick these spots. Yeah, I just looked at this. It's not an official campsite, but I think you could camp here. This is the one that's just north of Bottle Bay. It is very smoky. You can barely see the mountains back there. I'm not breathing in smoke, so I think, it's okay to hike in it right now. But if I could smell a lot of smoke, I wouldn't be out in it. But it's just sad you can't see anything, and the fire's coming from everywhere. It's coming from south of us, north of us, Bonners Ferry area, Canada. I mean, it's everywhere, and I think all of them have been lightning strikes, so you can't blame any country or any person. It's just what it is right now. This is Bottle Bay, and there I'll count the campsites, but there is a pit toilet, and I'm happy about that. And maybe this is the trail here that takes you up to the road. Might be. Yay, I'm excited. I'm excited. I needed to use it, so. But. So, apparently there's at least 6 sites here. Looks like each one has a bear locker and a picnic table and a fire pit. And you're on the beach, so it seems very nice as long as you can get to these. Probably boaters come in and get a lot of them, but this is a Monday and there's very few people that are camped. There's one, I guess, in this whole area, in this particular campground, and I saw 2, at Teacher Bay, and then I don't know if they were just day hikers or what at this other one. So yeah, this is a nice one. This one comes with its own little chair and a much better view of the lake. I'm sure this is one that people like to get. I was just looking to see. Yeah, this is site 6. And there is fairly flat camps or tent sites. One right there and then one over here. Yeah. And you do pay for these now. Used to be free, but with all the cuts, Forest Service has to make money now. So I think I'm going to hang out here just a little bit longer before I go. Just rest up a little. And then head back. But definitely these are nice campsites. Really nice. Just did not know that they were here. So, sorry about the smoky view. It's just sad. We usually don't get this smoke until like mid-August. Sad that everything is burning up. But it's so beautiful, so peaceful. Even with the boats, it's still pretty peaceful. It was a good hike. I'm on my way home now. I did about 5 miles because I was checking out some of the other campsites that were there. But it's not a difficult trail. I don't think elevation-wise it was very much. Very pretty, but I've got some place that I can go beginning of the season or end of the season for like a shakedown or just like an end of the season backpack trip if I want to do it. Nice beaches, and there's cell service, so I could be in contact without having to use my satellite device, I guess. But it was a good hike, and I'm glad I did it, even though it was a bit smoky. See you on the next trail. Bye.